At the time, his job was to learn the words of the gods. He was a sort of medium through which the gods could speak to man. If I'm not unworthy, I should like to become a medium between the gods and man myself.
It's because 58 years ago, this day, the world bore witness to a lie. On that day, a second-rate science fiction writer, eager in his avarice, created a baseless pseudoscience and began to peddle it to unsuspecting customers. But like all con men, he knew what he was really selling. He was selling hope. Hope that lives would improve, that bodies would be healthier, and that minds would be sharper. But this hope came at an ever-increasing price. A price that the cult of Scientology has, for years, extracted from its members in the form of money, tears, and broken lives. And now today, we stand together once again to raise our voices in unison against the tyranny of Scientology. We stand as one to say that the world has had enough of the destructive practice of disconnection. The world has had enough of Scientology's suppression of free speech, both on the internet and other media. The world has had enough of the venomous practice of fair game. The world has had enough of Scientology. Anonymous, in 4 short months, has brought Scientology's crimes to the awareness of the general public. It is the groundswell of outrage at a half a century of lies, deceit, and intimidation. It is the hopes of Anonymous that there will never again will Scientology force a mother to disconnect from her son. Never again will Scientology abuse the privileges of the judicial system to blackmail its critics. It is among the hopes of Anonymous that there will never again be a Lisa McPherson, her bright life cut abruptly short at the hands of Scientology. Anonymous has no quarrel with Scientologists as individuals. They should be able to believe whatever their souls incline them to believe. But that courtesy shall not be extended to the corporation of Scientology, which has proven itself time and again that it is nothing more than a criminal for-profit enterprise whose stock in trade is oppression, greed, and blood. Anonymous, together with longtime critics, shall not rest until those responsible for Scientology's crimes are brought to justice. Among these people are David Miscavige. For over 20 years, he has wielded the power to end the criminal activities, and instead he chose to drive them even further. And now the end of his reign draws near. Soon, the corporation of Scientology will run out of resources to harass those that oppose it. Soon, those that have lived under the boot will rise up and rejoin the world that Scientology has forced them to flee. Soon, others will follow in the footsteps of such brave former Scientologists as Tori Crispin, Jason Begay, James Packer, and David Miscavige's own niece, Jenna Miscavige Hill. Anonymous will be there to greet them with open arms. You can put up a wall to shield yourself from seeing us, from hearing our message, but no wall ever created can stop the truth. To you, Anonymous must seem like a swarm of angry locusts unleashed from the very gates of hell. But sooner or later, you'll have to turn and face that which you are running from. Anonymous is not a genie that you can fair game back into the bottle. Anonymous stands before you now, fully committed, fully capable of ending the spiritual con game that you have played on your members for 58 years. We are here to see that there is not a 59th. And you, leaders of Scientology, as you lay down your heads tonight before the black curtain of sleep falls over your eyes, let these words ring and echo from your inner ear to the seat of your soul. We are Anonymous! We are Legion!